Starting location. It's all up to this one man. He is
the best for you.
And was he the best decision for the team for you to send out here with SC?
Well, he took out
champion.
Took out Puzzle Man.
Now, excuse me. Now, moving on to the upper right starting location, we have our Zerg player,
ZeNEX Sushin.
Well, you know, he got really good and started to get famous, so he's saying change his name again. Why not?
Why
right?
do they change their IDs?
That's how they roll here, Tasteless in Korea. That's how they roll.
Not me. I'm not changing my ID. That's going on my tombstone.
It would go on mine if I was ever going to die. Maybe when I fake my death.
Ah, okay. You're one of those guys that wants to live forever.
Of course.
We're going to put your brain in a robot's body.
I would love that.
Yep.
That'd be so awesome.
Now, will there be a second barracks? This is not exactly a map that you can do the 2 barracks pressure builds on, but again, we're so used to seeing the best do the all-in builds that I don't know what to expect.
Yeah. Well, he's already getting a gas, so that's obviously not a very fast expansion build. I am actually kind of excited to see, is he just going to go with one of these standard Blue Flame Hellion attacks? Definitely could be the case. Maybe one of these Blue Flame into a reactor plus a Tech Lab Fact Hellions, like 3 Blue Flame Hellions at a time, something like that.
Yeah.
You know, Line is a Zergling type of guy. Not the hugest fan of Roaches in this matchup. Not the hugest fan of Banelings in this matchup. So something like that might be a good plan.
Now, the Marine will chase out the drone, and from there we're going to have a much better idea of what the Terran has in store for us. On Zerg, on the other hand, all we can do is really just wait and see. He's going to have to drone up for a little bit longer. Tech Lab.
Interesting move.
Now, he might want to go for a Reaper, hop into the Zerg's main, try to get a good idea of what's going on if he wants to play a standard game.
I bet you he starts Stim.
Think so?
Yep.
$1 bet?
All right.
I bet Reaper, you bet Stim?
Yep.
All right. Shake.
Reaper.
All right, I'm rich.
You're rich now.
Too bad you're a gambling man, Artosis.
Nah.
I'm going to burn that dollar in front of you. I'm going to light that thing on fire.
Don't play with fire, Tasteless, or you're gonna get burned.
I was kicked out of Boy Scouts for playing with too much fire.
Is that a true story?
Well, not exactly. They took away my lighter, and then I quit. They're like, aren't you supposed to be making this? You know, am I supposed to be rubbing sticks together? I'm like, really, guys? Really? Can I please just burn this moss?
He's like, no, read your manual and learn how to do a fire.
You're never going to become a tenderfoot if you keep that up. I'm like, nobody cares, man, about your arbitrary upgrading system.
And then Tasteless just says, no, I don't think I'll read the manual. I think I'll Google it and then buy a lighter.
Yeah, exactly.
Tasteless, the man of the future.
I am. The Reapers now moving in here.
At the same time, we do have 2 factories going up for the best, but also a command center.
All right. Might be the first command center the best has ever made.
Oh! Tasteless, that's not fair. I am so sure that he has tested out planetary fortress rushes.
Yeah. See, I'm sorry. I should not have been so negative.
Yeah, man. All right, so this is pretty cool. Reactor on the way. Hasn't started Blue Flame. There we go. Blue Flame starting. So he is going to be Hellion happy. Now, Line, I'm looking around, trying to figure out what his plan is here. He's just droning up. He's getting the 3rd queen, which is really, really good. He's already connected his creep in between bases, which is really, really good. And look at that. Roach, Warren, and Evolution Chamber. Yeah, he's basically closing off entrances, plus getting the right tech to
I
stop
certainly
this.
saw the Hellion. Wait, he sees everything. He's bad positioning here for the best.
Yeah, definitely.
You need to put that few hexes to the left or up or down or anywhere where the Zergling can't see it.
Yeah, you always have to take that into consideration because with that much information, right now he should actually make another Spine Crawler and just go Roach. Just sit there and go Roach. That's it.
Yeah, Roach up and then make a few more drones. And,
and in fact, he's doing what he loves to do, which is get 4 gas really quick. I love this, Tasteless. We're definitely going to see mutas out of him as well.
Well, you know, here's the problem for Zerg when they get this many Hellions, and if it's not effective, is, you know, the Hellions, they don't have like little ramps they can go up and shoot the the mutas out of the sky, so going mutas after a situation like this is pretty damn good. All right, Artosis, here come the Hellions. I bet they feel like a biker gang right now, like a bunch of Hell's Angels.
Well,
I'm surprised that Lion didn't get a second spine crawler. You know?
yeah, no, I definitely would have made a second spine crawler. That's without question, Tasteless. But we'll see. He is making a good amount of roaches. He's got 4 so far. Another one is on the way. His lair is done, but we don't see a spire quite yet. He is getting his 1-1 upgrades for roaches, so it looks like he may, in fact, just be using all that gas to get a bunch of upgrades for his roaches. I'm sure speed will be next.
No, you know what? That's actually a good point. If he actually counters with Mass Roach,
if you don't have your Siege Tank started in time, if you make too many Hellions, then speed roaches with 1-1, ooh, they're going to do just amazingly against a mostly Hellion composition. Infestation Pit is on the way as well as Burrow. So he's actually that's why he got the 4 gas so quick. He's upgrading absolutely everything. I really like that. I'm really liking this style. Line has such a cool way to look at this game.
yeah, well, he doesn't approach it the way that you or I would, or most other people, if they were playing Zerg, would play it.
Well, everything is very secure over his base. We do have Overlord's speed on the way as well. In the meantime, the best has switched over to Siege Tanks to make himself secure, which is a style that's really, really smart. Now that he's forced this many roaches, I'd love to see some Puma-esque play. You know, make 2 factory Siege Tanks and 1 factory Hellions to make sure he keeps going roach, and you have enough Siege Tanks to absolutely slaughter the roaches. Totally cool style.
Now, excuse me, we do have the armory out here. Time being. Burrow almost finished with the hatchery coming down now. No, the Hellions haven't been too effective so far. What did you say, Artosis?
I was going to say macro hatcheries come down as well. We see it right there. And the pathogen glands are going to finish up pretty soon here. Infestor's going to be on the way as well. Some Thors being produced. The best covering all his ground. And it looks like he's going to go into a real macro game here. Very happy to see it. I've heard so much and seen so little.
Now, we're going to have to wait a little bit. I mean, basically, Lion is playing this in an incredibly conservative way. And I think Lion's probably in the same boat as people like you and me are, Artosis, where we're just like, well, every time I see the best play, you know, he's not that good. So I'll just play a very safe game and wait for him to throw at me whatever he normally throws at me.
It's a good way to approach it. Right now, we do have 65 drones and 46 SUVs. Pretty normal, pretty regular numbers. The Thor is flanking an Overlord.
Overlord's so scared right now.
Oh, tasteless. He's actually burrowing Zerglings in strategic locations just to see movement. Not just, you know, add expansions, although he's doing that as well. It's really awesome to see. Now, oh my god, really? You're going to attack right now. So he's actually attacking with kind of funky timing, and in fact, he's adding 2 facts, so he's going to go mech. This is a very interesting timing. He does not have the... He cannot really replace this army. This army took him a long time to make, but this is a really strong attack. Bunch of roaches on the way. Neural Parasite on the way as well.
A lot of siege tanks.
Burrow movement on the way. That's actually quite huge.
Now, Burrow movement can actually mess everything up. Now, you see, he tried to do a counterattack, didn't work. He's probably going to lose his hatchery, but if he can close in here and kill this army before it goes back home, because a good Terran player should just turn around and go home now.
Yes, that is exactly what he should do. He should actually skirt the left side of the map and get home.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Nice by the best. Look at this.
This is actually completely what he should be doing. If you keep trying to go, it doesn't matter that you kill the hatchery. If they kill all those units, that's worth way more than the third base of the Zerg in this scenario.
All right, he backs up. Note the infestors can use Neural Parasite in this case, and that's a very effective ability.
It certainly is. A ton of roaches are out. Burrow movement just finished. They do have 1-1. +2 is on the way. 10 roaches on the way. Will he see this coming? And the best is moving home, man. Totally impressed.
Well, note that Lion's economy is good enough that he can double expand again, so he can bounce back from this. But what the best is doing is basically just he's going to try to get so many units off just 2 bases that he can keep forcing either expansions to be canceled or destroyed until he's maxed out. And then eventually when he's maxed out, the Zerg's going to be on even bases for most of the game, and he can just expand himself and just keep on wiping out these bases. We
will see. The Roach is coming down to stop these Hellions. Line, of course, double expanding. Oh, I like that. Me likeies. If you just walk right up, of course, they run away. This Hellion's got the kill. Very nice move by Line.
Very nice. And look, that was a lot of Hellions. That's a lot of supply there for him to lose.
Yeah, certainly is. Now, he does have an infestation pit. Does he have the gas to actually go for Hive? Actually, just as I said that, he told an infestation pit to make, then stopped it and made the Hive. So he realizes that, hey, this is mech. I actually 100% have to go to Hive tech to beat this. You do not want to fight against mech for too long on layer tech. Whether it be Broodlords or Ultras, you need that tech. And he's got just the perfect number of infestors to go along with a rush up the tech tree, which is 4.
Now, talk about double good moves here. He actually has a Zergling Bird under there, as well as Creep there. Now we have a small engagement here. I'm a bit confused by this.
Yep. Not more confused than I am.
But anyways, let's go back to this point. There's a Zergling Bird on that. So even when the Creep is gone, he can't land it. He has to scan. That's like so good.
More Roaches moving out. Again, that trading like 7 Roaches to damage a Thorn, kill some Marines that the best doesn't even want. It's a very peculiar decision.
All right, he's going to have to run. Does Terran have enough scans stockpiled, Artosis?
Well, it looks like, yes, he absolutely has more than enough to deal with these Roaches. The Zergling at that base, it's going to be the 3rd for the best. Not quite perfectly burrowed.
Let's see, we got a counterattack here at the bottom. Nope.
Very well defended.
The positioning is just too good.
Yeah, I can't believe it, man. He's actually playing a very solid macro game here. It's true. They weren't lying to me. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. All right.
He needs a perfect flank here.
Where are the rest of the Roaches? All right, they're coming.
And he is under those Sea Chinks, killing a lot of them off. But he may have to run now.
Neural Parasite, but you know what?
Total wrong timing.
Line did not send everything in there at once. That was just a big mistake.
And Line just actually
pissed away a bunch of energy, making a bunch of infested Terrans.
Yeah, he's about to GG, I guess. Because that was like the...
That didn't make any sense at all.
That was the worst thing I've ever seen. I'm so confused. He actually just used all of his energy on that. He could have fungled all that like 8 times and killed it. Instead, he just made a bunch of infested Terrans far away from the army that he never used.
All right, here come more Roaches right now.
I'm in shock right now.
Nice. I saw the Foe team go crazy the moment they heard that scan go down.
Yeah.
Well, the Zerg is still massing up pretty quickly, but also, by the way, the best decision to take the gold base up here, peculiar, but he can hold it. He can hold it.
Yeah, you know, that Overlord he never ended up killing, so it's still dropping creep, and he was so busy attacking. He's like, well, forget it, I'll just drop mules, whatever. Sending a lot of SUs up there now as well. And this is actually, I feel like it's almost a cleanup time. If the best just moves slowly and methodically, there's just been too many mistakes from Line this game.
Well, Line was like completely in control until he started to mess up his attacks.
Yeah, no, he was doing a good job, but...
I'm surprised we haven't even seen a counterattack to the gold. Does he not know about it? Do you mind checking for me?
I will check, Tasis.
No, he does not know about the gold base.
Well, at this point, the economy of Line is beginning to suffer. If he loses this natural, of course, that may be the nail in the coffin. He has a lot of Roaches, though. He's burrow moving them up. Will the best catch it?
Well, he's got a Raven, so it doesn't matter.
Ah.
We need to get these Broodlords out here. All right, he's backing up. Now these Broodlords are on the way.
They are indeed very useful.
Oh, this is going to be really good. If he unbros everything right now.
Surrounding those tanks quite well. More roaches coming down the ramp.
Oh,
They
wow.
all
That
die
actually did not-
so quickly.
That was a bit of a fail.
Yeah.
He probably should have waited for the Broodlords.
Yeah, you know, actually all of his attacks have been so off on his timings for flanks and everything like that. They've just been so utterly off. I feel like Line hasn't actually practiced versus mech that much. He had some good ideas, but the execution has been completely lacking. You have to engage in mech army perfectly. That's what there is to it. Not all there is to it, but that's what there is to it.
Well, he has his Broodlords out now. Are there enough Corruptors with those Broodlords, Artosis? I guess the question should be, are there Corruptors with the Broodlords? No.
Nope. It looks like this game is going to be GG'd in a moment.
Wow, well, the best definitely played completely differently than what we're used to, and it worked.
Yeah. Line, normally a player I really enjoy to watch. So many mistakes with his... I mean, those infested Terrans I'll never understand. I'll never understand what he was thinking with that.
Well,
and
that
that
was
can't be a
just,
mistake because you have
He
to put
cast
so
it
many
so many times. Well, I think at this point in time, it looks like the attitude here for our Zerg player Lion is basically to try to wear him down for the next game. GG. All right.
Well, Tasteless, that's going to bring us to the ace match.
Well, this is not good for ZeNEX. I don't think they expected this to happen.
No, I don't think they did. The best, though, showing us that maybe one day.
One day he might be the best. Huh. Well, I guess you have to bring out Beyond Artosis.
Yeah, I guess you do.
We may or may not be going to a commercial break soon here. It'll depend. We did have 2 games in a row there. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, it's either going to be Beyond or Coca, I would say. Unequivocally, it has to be one of those two. I could see either being chosen, but I think Beyond is the safer choice. His TVT is tried and proven, whereas the best TVT, it's shaky.
I would go with Beyond. I mean, I think Coca's not a bad choice, but they already tried something like that. I doubt that Coca and Line are that different.
Yeah.
Where, I mean, if Line hasn't experienced that much mech, then I don't think Coca has.
Yeah. Maybe he has, but I don't know, man. The way he was engaging, it hurts my feelings.
Who's it going to be? And it's Beyond, right? Yep.
No?
What? Beyond, don't do that to me.
Wow.
Wow. Whoa, this is they're really messing with this. It's Coca.
I was really confused. I'm like, who is this guy? Why is he the ace when there's Coca and Beyond? Yeah. So we're going to see another ZVT.
Oh, there's handprints on there. Nerds trying to escape because we usually kill the losers.
Yeah.
We fill those booths up with water and kill them. That's what those prints are from. Whoop.
We keep doing that.
All right.
Yeah, I sit now, Tasteless.
So Coca's their choice here. Coca is a very good player. Codas material.
Yeah, definitely he is. He's had great performances lately. Didn't quite do it in Codas this season, but, he was pretty close. The map is going to be our newest map, Tasteless.
Yes.
It's a StarCraft 1 port. Should be a lot of fun. Old map, Tiamat, from StarCraft 1, ported into StarCraft 2.
Now, is the best...
I think that's the name of the map. I thought it was a different name. I don't remember all my StarCraft 1 maps, the ones I didn't play much.
Well, there were so many maps in StarCraft 1.
Yeah, there was
That's actually what made it different from other RTS games.
There was something like 300 professional maps or something. So
yeah. It was 280, something like that.
Daybreak will be the map.
That's actually the difference between StarCraft 1 and eSport, and now it's going to be like this StarCraft 2, but every other game.
Yeah.
It was even Warcraft 3, it was well, you guys have less than a dozen maps.
Yeah.
For your entire career. We had 280. Not all were used that much, but they had a lot of maps, man. You had to really understand your race inside
new maps every few months. All right. The countdown has begun.
It's time. Our map, our final game will be set on Daybreak. Can the best bring this back for his team? We're going to find out here, or will Coca stop this nonsense right now and take the best out? We're going to find out. The winner of this will bring home the win for their entire team here at the GSTL. So get back, grab another drink, another beer, another little bowl of pretzels, bowl of popcorn, and enjoy.